Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Geeky Words. Today we are solving an interesting coding problem. Can place flowers? So, a common question asked by top tech companies. Before we dive in, do not forget to like this video and subscribe for more awesome coding tutorials every day. So let's understand the problem first. We have been given a flower bed represented by an array of 0 and 1s. 0 means the plot is empty and 1 means the plot is already planted. Okay, what we have to do is that we have to determine if we can plant n new flowers in the flower bed without violating the rule. Okay, and rule here is no two flowers can be planted next to each other. So let's look at the example. Like flower bed is 1 0 0 0 1 and n is equal to 1. So that can be true. And for example, two like a flower bed is represented as 1 triple 0 1 and n is equal to 2. That means false. And here some constants are given. So what does no adjacent flowers mean? If a plot has a flower, you cannot plant in its left or right neighbor. Okay, so the pattern 0 0 0 allows one flower to be planted in the middle, right? Okay, so to solve this, what we can do is that we loop through each plot. We if the current plot is 0 and both left and right neighbors are also 0 or do not exist, for edge cases, then we can plant a flower. Each time we plant a flower, we reduce n by 1, and if n becomes 0, then we will return a true. Okay, so now let's implement the code for this particular problem. We have two inputs. First one is flowerbed, that is a list, and second one is n. Here flowerbed is the array that we have mentioned earlier, and n here is the number of new flowers that have to be planted. So we will create a new variable length, and the length will be len of flower bed. Okay, and then again we will for loop through this length, and for I in range of length, if flower bed of I equal to 0, then empty left equal to I equal to 0, or flower bed of I minus 1 equal to 0. And similarly we will create a check for empty right, and that will be I equal to length minus 1, and length minus 1, or we will check for the flower bed right. So I plus 1, we will check if it is also 0. Then for if we will check if a value of empty left and empty right is 1, then we will move to it further. So we will check empty underscore left and empty right is also 1, so we will check, and then we will update the ith value. Flower bed is equal to 1, and we will reduce the value of n by 1, and we for the whole loop, once it goes through every loop, we will check if n becomes 0 at some point, then we will return true. Otherwise our function will return n less or equal to 0. Okay, now let me run it and check if it works or not. Okay, as we can see that our code works for test case 1 and test case 2. Now let's talk about the performance. Here time complexity is big O of n. Here n is the length of Flowerbed, and space complexity is big O of 1 because we are modifying it in its place. So that's it. And this problem teaches you how to handle boundary conditions, work with the greedy approaches, and optimize for early returns. So if this video helped you understand the problem and understand the solution, please do not forget to smash that like button and also drop a comment if you want more problems like this, and in case you want some improvements or something like that, or you want me to solve a new problem in Python, do not forget to comment it, and also subscribe to my channel for daily Python and data science content. Okay, see you in next video. Thank you for watching.